Thank you for joining me today. Today I am here at my mom's, waiting for the baby. So I had a little time I could sit down, and today I think I wanted to talk about the stigma of having weight loss surgery. So as you can imagine, people have their own opinions on a lot of things. And when I finally decided that I was going to have weight loss surgery, the majority of people who I told were very supportive. They thought it was, honestly, like a good idea. And a lot of people I told actually have looked into it. So it was overall a very positive experience when I was telling people, usually coworkers, that I was, doing all these testing and I was interested in getting the weight loss surgery. Now, majority, like I said, didn't really care either way. I did have a few people who, for one reason or another, decided to tell me that I shouldn't get it. The first one, I will say, I had a coworker who, when I told them I was having the surgery, was immediately very against it. They think that I shouldn't get it. I don't need it. They didn't understand why I couldn't just stop eating. I just need to eat healthy, and kind of goes into the tangent about how, oh, if you just did this, you'd be, everything I already know. I know how to lose weight. That's not the problem. The problem is I didn't have the willpower to actually do it. So it's very frustrating when you're a serial dieter, when you know how to lose weight. I could tell you 18 different ways: the vegan way, the keto way, the low carb, low fat, low sodium. I could tell you all of them. I've tried them all. I've tried meal services. I've tried Weight Watchers. Keto. I've tried it all. So it's very frustrating to sit there when you've made a decision. I've come to terms with what I want to do, and then you have people tell you, they don't agree with you. It kind of starts, it shouldn't, but it does start making you feel like you're weak, like you don't have, if you only had the willpower, if you only, if you could only do it yourself. So it really, all I can say is, if somebody has decided to do that, don't butt in and, tell them that, oh no, if you just did X, Y, and Z, because I guarantee you they've tried X, Y, and Z. They've tried the entire alphabet to lose weight. And this is a tool that they decided that they needed to help with their journey. So a little compassion, I guess, would be, if somebody's made a decision to lose weight and a decision to get the surgery, just support them. Just try to be the best thing you could do for somebody who has decided to have weight loss is to support their decision. It takes a lot for people to make that decision, because it is a complete life change. The second kind of person that I ran across were the people who are frightened for me. Now, we all have horror stories. We all know somebody who knows somebody who died of this and that. So I had one coworker who I love to death, and she was literally scared for me. She was not trying to scare me, but she herself was scared for me. And I did feel, it did give me pause, because, I do tons of research, and it's very statistically safe, but, it did scare me a little bit. So if you guys, maybe refrain from telling the story of, oh, this person died. But again, my coworker did that nothing but love. She was actually pretty scared for me. But, that's another thing that, you will probably hear horror stories about what happened. And, you just have to be confident in your surgeon and in your health to when you made that decision. And a weird one that I found is not so much in person, but the whole, body positivity, I guess health at every size thing that's going on. It's that you shouldn't get it because you should be fine with your weight. And I can't agree with that. It's, if I want to have this surgery because I want to be a smaller body weight for my health, I shouldn't have to feel bad about that, or that I'm judging people who decide not to have it. It's a very weird, stigma that's very backwards to me, because I've lost 103 pounds, and I most definitely am healthier than when I was 290, almost 300 pounds. So it's hard to wrap my head around that, it's fat phobic, or it's it's not health, it's judgmental. It's a very weird one that I can't understand. I very much disagree with me being healthier at 290 than I am right now at 187. My body itself just feels a lot better. But I'm not here to argue with the health of every size people. I'm not here, for body positivity. I love my body regardless of what size it is. This isn't about loving myself. I feel the same about myself right now. I'm healthier. I can do things easier. My clothes fit. I fit into the, almost regular size clothes. It's very weird that losing weight has become so controversial now, when honestly, at the end of the day, it's my decision. My husband loves me regardless of what size I am. This was me. Nobody else told me that I should do this. So it comes down to, people just need to respect, your decision that you wanted to get weight loss surgery. I've also heard that, it's the last resort, it's weak, it's cheating, when it's really not. You have to change your entire life, your entire way of thinking about food, about consuming food. I had to, for 2 weeks prior to going under, to getting my surgery, I was on a liquid diet, and that was, it's so crazy that you can get yourself to do that when you're going for a goal. So, and then after that, I didn't eat for food for weeks and weeks and weeks. And it's very hard. This is not something that you just go and you do, and it's just, oh, boop, you're fine. You're just eating a little. You're training your body and your whole life a whole new way. So it's just, it's confronting the reasons why you ate. You have to figure out how to deal with that, because you can't do it anymore. So you have to change your whole coping mechanisms. So just, telling someone who decides to get the weight loss surgery that it's weak, or it's like the easy way out, it's just not, to me, it's not fair for you to say that to someone when you've no idea what they're going through. For me, it was a tool. I had a very bad overeating problem. I could go to McDonald's and have a Big Mac, a large fry, a large drink, 2 hot and spicy chickens, and then maybe ice cream. And then an hour later be hungry again. So it was very much a volume. I would, of course, not eat the best of things, but even when I did, it was just copious amounts of food. I loved food. I used food for everything. So this tool has helped me reset and learn how to eat and learn how much to eat. And I knew how much, but it helps with the cravings when you have to have it. So again, if someone comes to you and tells you that they're having this surgery, try to be as supportive as possible. There's no need to put your 2 cents in. There's no need to try to scare them or, think that they're weak. You should commend them, because this is actually a huge step in your life. You're changing your whole entire life. And the more positivity you can give to that person is, I honestly think, the better they'll do. I was very lucky. My husband supported me. My mother supported me. My siblings, everyone was there for me. And they were proud that I made this decision. I can get back to a healthier lifestyle. And yeah, I feel better. I think I'm looking better. My skin is, I'm still on the fence on getting a breast augmentation. Definitely doing the tummy tuck. I carried most of my weight down in my belly, and that's the place that I don't like the most. Again, my personal. So I definitely will probably have some plastic surgery in the future. I've never been against plastic surgery. Again, my body, my choice. I'll do what I want with it.